became angry. So Abraha became angry. He became enraged. He became upset. And he told Najashi that send me a military strong enough that I will conquer all of the Arab and I will destroy the Kaaba.
Absolutely.
Where when Alexander the Great, they call the Great, died.
Just shut up. Just a stupid idiot. Let us show you that the story of Abraha, the king who came to destroy the Kaaba, is a big fart. It's a fairy tale story. There's not only no evidence, I mean, it's a fiction story. Imagine an army of elephants coming crossing the desert to come to destroy the Kaaba. However, why Abraham he went to destroy the Kaaba? Because there's idols around it. So Abraham actually is doing Abraha is doing a very good job. But the funny is that we have a real story documented by the Muslims, supported by the Muslims, that a man, his name is Al-Qurmuti, he come and he destroyed the Kaaba and he pissed on it. Let us check it out. This is very well-known Islamic terrorist website from Qatar. And this is the book, it's called Sirul A'lam al-Nubala. And here it's in Arabic, so what I would do, I'm going to translate the page for you in English, so you can read with me how this man, he destroyed the Kaaba. He even took the black stone from its place and he make it a piss stone. And he was pissing on it for the coming 21 years. And then the Muslim, to get it back, he get them pieces of it. That's why there's no black stone now in the Kaaba. And this is the translation of Google. Listen carefully. Again, this is a Muslim website, and this is a very well-known Islamic scholar. He's a big, fart scholar. Not like Uthman, who do not know how to read 2 words in Arabic. I don't know why there's no sound. It should be playing. Go.
The Karmatian, the enemy of God, the king of Bahrain, Abu Tahir, Sulayman ibn Hassan, the Karmatian al-Janabi, the Bedouin heretic. He marched to Mecca with 700 horsemen, and massacred all the pilgrims in the sacred precinct, uprooted the black stone, filled the well of Zamzam with corpses, and climbed onto the threshold of the Kaaba, shouting, I am by God. And by God I am. I create creation and I destroy them.
Oh boy.
Page 321. He killed approximately 30,000 people in the streets of Mecca and its surroundings, and took the children captive, and remained in the sacred precinct for 6 days. He wielded the sword on the 7th of Dhu al-Hijjah, and no one knew what happened that year, for the matter is in God's hands. He killed the emir of Mecca, Ibn Mu'arib, stripped the Kaaba bare, took its door, and returned to his land of Hajar. It is said that a drunken Karmatian entered on horseback, whistled, and urinated near the Kaaba, then struck the black stone with a mace, shattering it, and then uprooted it. They remained in Mecca for 11 days. And the black stone remained with them for more than 20 years. It is said that 40 camels perished carrying it to Hajj.
All right. So that's enough. So listen carefully, Muhammadans. The story we see with the Uthman, the wicked man empire, is obviously a fraud. For a very simple reason. If Allah really want to protect the Kaaba, shouldn't He allow Abraham to destroy the Kaaba when the pagan have 360 idols around the Kaaba? Instead, He destroyed the enemy of the Christians, who the Muslims in the chapter of the Roman, Muhammad, he claimed to be a Roman. He claimed that the Muslim will rejoice if the Roman have victory over the pagan Persian. If you go and read the chapter of the Roman, verse number 1, 2, 3, you will see the story. But here we see that an army who is coming to kill the Muslims. Muslims, there's no other people. By the way, Muslims are pagan anyway. Very, very much pagan. The same as the Muhammad, he adopted the same religion of the Arab before him. The Kaaba, the black stone, it's a holy stone, it's a vagina. They kiss it, they put their head inside. They, everything the Arab they used to do, as-Safa, al-Marwa, all the practice, all the rituals, which is a pagan rituals, Muhammad adopted in full. And here we see that Abraham, and by the way, this is not the first time the Kaaba is destroyed. I mean, the Kaaba is destroyed many times by Muslims. And Al-Qurmuti, as you see, he is claiming to be God. He's claiming to be God. He shouted actually in the Kaaba saying, hey Allah, where is your flying birds? Where is your flying birds? He pissed on the Kaaba and the flying birds did not show up. He stripped the Kaaba from everything and the flying bird is not showing up. As you heard from Muslims saying that he killed 30,000 people. Now the numbers, Muslims always exaggerate. Somebody have 700 men, they killed 30,000. How 700 can overcome 30,000 Muslims? 700 horses. So the Muslim story is always, they cannot take Muslim stories seriously. Like Muslims are always wicked liars. So even when they are calling the guy names, insulting him, they come with something. Actually, this will prove Islam to be false, because according to the Quran, few believers can overcome many non-believers. But now here we see 700 overcome 30,000. How in the world that happened? And here Uthman, he claimed that he have knowledge, This guy, he know nothing. And look, this guy from Pakistan dressing like us, like the Arab. They try to copy us. They worship us. So as you see, he pissed on the Kaaba. He took the black stone. The Muslim could not return the black stone back until they paid him money. And not only that, they negotiate not with him because he refused. They asked the Hakim bi Amrullah al-Fatima, who claimed to be God too. This is the Muslim history. Al-Hakim bi Amrullah, the Caliphate of Egypt, he is a Fatimi. He claimed that he is Allah in the earth. So Al-Hakim bi Amrullah al-Fatimi offer him that they will pay him money if he let them have it. And as you see, even in their website, he says he shattered the black stone. This is why if you go to the Kaaba right now, you will not find any stone. You will find little tiny rocks in the size of your fingertip. And they are 6 in number. And the rest is wax. And then Uthman, he started talking about Alexander the Great story. Listen, Allah.
Were the top doctors of the time. He was a king. And he said, save me. And they told him, you're terminal. You can't be saved.
You cannot.
He said, okay, when I die, put all my riches on the ground and walk my dead body over my riches, my treasures, to show the world that those riches are under your feet today. And don't let anybody but the doctors carry my body.
Wow.
To show that these physicians and doctors can't save anybody. Allah is the one that saves.
Hold on. He said Allah is the one who saved? He said that? Listen carefully. What Alexander the Great, he said.
Show that these physicians and doctors can't save anybody. Allah is the one that saves. So those doctors are going to carry my body and leave my hands out. This is, by the way, recorded in Western history as well. Leave my 2 hands out.
Yeah, by the way, this is recorded very much in history. It's recorded. Let me get you busted. This guy is just a kid, He's just a stupid idiot. But because Muslims have low IQ, anything is acceptable. You can take 2 seconds. You can go to Google right now, and you will see that this is fairy tale story. Have nothing to do with Alexander the Great. Let me show you. You can go to Google right now and pose the same question. Is it true Alexander the Great asked his doctors to walk his body over his richness like gold and silver? Here it says, while the story of Alexander the Great asking his physicians to carry his coffin, scattered his gold, blah, 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 in the path, all right? The legend claim, the story states that in his deathbed, he said, it's a legend. Do you see it, Abdul? It's a fictional story, the same as the flying carpet of Suleiman, the same as Suleiman have a ring, he can control the genies, the same. So this is what Islam is about. Islam, those potatoes, they make money from the stupid Abdul, low IQ. They bring them fairy tale stories and they believe it. And Alexander the Great, he said to them, only Allah can save. It turned to be Alexander the Great is a Muslim. But how come he did not rape? He did not marry children like Muhammad, huh? So as you see, historical accuracy, historians doubt the story because Alexander the Great was reportedly severely ill, unable to speak, and he cannot talk at all. When his death came, he was sick for a long time, and he cannot even open his mouth. But as you see, they said when he is dying, he said that. But this is obviously a later innovation story of powerful lesson about morality. And as long you believe in that, Uthman, why you don't ask your prophet why he have all this money? As an example, when Muhammad he died, his daughter alone, she inherited a town, a city, and Muhammad was taking the fifth of every booty. And the Muslim, they occupy a massive land, a lot of wealth. So why he did not do the same? Look like Alexander the Great is way more decent than the filthy Muhammad. How many slaves he owned? How many women in his bed? Fictional stories brought to you by Sheikh Uthman, the laughable ketchup boy. Now we have to admit that Uthman is a nice fairy tale storyteller, and his stories always come very nice. Ketchup, attack on me, come and debate me, but we cannot, like he will never set up a debate time, only me and him, because he's hiding, he is scared, he's terrified. He said, Christian Prince will mute you. I am sure that you saw how many videos he have muting people. The coward, come to my channel and I will never, in fact, if you make a video saying he will never mute me, and me and you debate, I will be there today, not tomorrow. Today, just me and you. And you promise you will never mute me and you will read the evidence I will give you. And share the screen. If you do that, I will be an hour from now in your, 5 minutes from now if you're there. Just go and make a video says, I invite Christian Prince. I promise by Allah, Shin, I will never mute you. I will never bounce you out. And I will allow you to share the evidence you have in your screen. And you want 2 hours, we will do 2 hours. You want 4 hours, we will do 4 hours. You want 8 hours, I will do 8 hours debate. And everybody knows that you are a potato, you are afraid, you are terrified because you are not qualified even to speak to me. And I am not even, trying to debate you, by the way. I'm just trying to show people that you're just a kid. I mean, how in the world someone like me debate someone like you? That's not even fair. It's like fighting a kid, an infant. But just to show the Muslims that you are an infant, we have to do it. And you are trying to prove, look at you, you are dressing like an Arab. When you do not know how to say one Arabic word correctly. When you do not know how to read your Quran. And look at you, you are catching stories, fictional stories, there's no proof of them. Even Alexander the Great became a Muslim. By the way, what if Alexander the Great, he was a homosexual? What if? I'm not saying he is. No problem. No problem. As long as he believes in Allah, no problem. Because Allah said he forgive all sin except one, to associate with him. But nobody associate the name of Allah with others as Muslims. This is what the Shahada is about. They say Allah and his messengers knows best. And they say there's no God but Allah and Muhammad is his prophet. So you put the name of Muhammad. Why you don't say the name of Ibrahim, no, Muhammad only. Why? Because simply you worship Muhammad. In Quran it says that Allah and his angels, they are praying on the prophet and the Muslims. So the whole world is praying on one man. It's not the whole world praying to Allah. No. The Muslims, the angels, Allah, all praying. And the Muslims try to fix it. They say it's a blessing. But we know that if God, he blessed you once, that's it. You're blessed forever. Unless he curses you after that. So Allah and the angels every day they bless Muhammad, but he's dead. Oh, no problem. He need more blessing. Potato, be a man and say yes, I will debate you. No conditions, very simple. No mute for you, no mute for me. No time for me, no time for you. Share my screen and 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever you wish, debate. Do you dare? Coward, potato. Leave your comment and let us laugh how Alexander the Great became a Muslim. He believed in Allah.